Hello everyone, welcome to GKToday's live quiz. RBI Grade B examination for 2019 has been announced and let us take a look at some possible questions for the exam. So let us begin. Based on levels, economic planning can be subdivided into which of the following categories? 1. Local, 2. State, 3. National, 4. International. And your time starts now. And the correct answer is 1, 2 and 3, that is local, state and national. So planning can be done at the local level, national level or at an international level. Similarly, planning can be done based on the domain involved like economic planning, social planning, land use planning, policy planning, etc. Short-term planning is termed tactical planning. Similarly, what is long-term planning termed? And your time starts now. And the correct answer is strategic planning. So short-term planning is generally considered tactical planning because they are concerned with immediate future and it takes into account the available resources only. Whereas long-term planning is generally considered strategic planning as it usually involves a number of years, takes future planning and takes into account all the probable resources which are near-term or long-term. Another term for market economy is and the correct answer is capitalism. So market economic system relies on free markets and does not allow any kind of government involvement in the economy. That's what capitalism ideally is. A market economy system as it relies on the free market and not on the government is run usually by influential business people. Socialism would be economic controlled by the government completely, whereas mixed economy would be where both the government and the business community work towards a stable economy. A bottom-up approach towards economy involving local governing bodies will be termed as economic planning. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is decentralized planning. Under decentralized planning, responsibility lies with local and regional officials who take economic decisions about the plan. In other words, this planning starts from the grassroots. Centralized planning is the exact opposite, where the framing, adopting and executing and supervising, even controlling the plan is done by central planning authority. Democratic planning implies a system of economic order in which the authority that vests in the state is based on the support of the common masses. And capitalistic planning is focused on the unplanned economic order which gains momentum from some invisible forces in the market. In short, whatever the market needs, it gets. The main feature of this type of planning is the absence of central economic plan. The first authentic economic study of British India, Poverty and the Unbritish Rule in India was written by who? Time starts now. And the correct answer is Dadabhai Naoroji. Now, Dadabhai Naoroji work focused on the drain of wealth from India to England during colonial rule of British in India. One of the reasons that the drain theory is attributed to him is his decision to estimate the net national profit of India and by extension the effect that colonization has on the country. Through his work with economics, Naoroji sought to prove that Britain was draining money out of India. An economic strategy called the Bombay Plan was published in which year? Time starts now. And the correct answer is 1944. In 1944, 8 industrialists of Bombay, Mr. J.R.D. Tata, G.D. Birla, Purushottam Das Thakurdas, Lala Shri Ram, Kasturbhai Lalbhai, A.D. Shroff, Ardeshir Dalal and John Mathai, working together prepared a brief memorandum outlining a plan of economic development for India. This is known as the Bombay Plan. This plan envisaged doubling the per capita income in 15 years and tripling the national income during this period. Nehru did not officially accept the plan, yet many of the ideas of the plan were inculcated in other plans which came later. When was the first planning commission set up? Time starts now. Correct answer is 1950. Immediately after independence in 1947, the Economic Planning Program Committee was formed by All India Congress Committee with Nehru as its chairman. This committee was to make a plan to balance private and public partnership and urban and rural economies. In 1948, this committee recommended forming of a planning commission, and in March 1950, the planning commission was set up by a resolution of the Government of India as an advisory and specialized institution. Planning Commission in India has since been replaced by the NITI Aayog from January 2015. The Planning Commission is what? Time starts now. And the correct answer is it's a non-constitutional, non-statutory, extra-constitutional body. So option C. Now Planning Commission was an extra-constitutional body charged with the responsibility of making assessments of all resources of the country, augmented deficient resources, formulating plans for the most effective and balanced utilization of resources and determining priorities. Which of the following was the headlining theme of the fifth five-year plan? And your time starts now. And the correct answer is removal of poverty and attainment of self-reliance. So this was the main goal of the fifth five-year plan, which was implemented between 1974 and 1979. Although there was high inflation, the Indian National Highway System was introduced during this time. NITI Aayog has replaced the Planning Commission. What does NITI stand for? Your time starts now. And NITI stands for option C, National Institution for Transforming India. And it was formed via a resolution of the Union Cabinet on 1st January 2015. NITI Aayog is a premier policy think tank of the Government of India, providing both directional and policy inputs to the government. That's all for this quiz. Do mention your scores in the comment. And if you want more quizzes, do leave your comments and feedbacks. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and share. And subscribe to our GK Today YouTube channel. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.